Dear God, divine source of healing and justice, I come before you with a heavy heart as I witness the pervasive and devastating impact of sexual abuse that continues to harm individuals and communities around the world. I pray for your guidance, strength, and intervention as we unite in our efforts to eradicate this cycle of violence, exploitation, and trauma. I pray for the survivors of sexual abuse, for those who have endured the profound pain, betrayal, and violation of their bodies and spirits. May they find healing, comfort, and solace as they navigate the path towards reclaiming their sense of self-worth, dignity, and wholeness. I ask for your divine grace to empower survivors to seek help, speak their truth, and break the silence that surrounds their experiences of abuse. I pray for the perpetrators of sexual abuse, for those who commit acts of violence, coercion, and exploitation against others. May they be held accountable for their actions and be confronted with the consequences of their harmful behavior. I ask for your divine intervention to illuminate their hearts with empathy, remorse, and transformation, leading them on a path of repentance, healing, and accountability that breaks the cycle of abuse and fosters a culture of respect and consent. I pray for the families, communities, and institutions responsible for preventing and responding to sexual abuse, for those who hold the power and responsibility to create safe, inclusive, and supportive environments for all individuals. May they be guided by your wisdom, compassion, and dedication to protecting the vulnerable, upholding the rights and dignity of every person, and fostering a culture of accountability, transparency, and respect. I ask for your divine inspiration to empower individuals and institutions to recognize the signs of abuse, intervene effectively, and provide compassion, support, and justice for survivors. I pray for the voices of advocacy, awareness, and change that challenge the silence, stigma, and normalization of sexual abuse, speaking out for the voices of the silenced, the marginalized, and the oppressed. May these advocates be strengthened, sustained, and amplified in their efforts to raise awareness, educate communities, and advocate for policies and practices that prevent abuse, empower survivors, and hold perpetrators accountable. I ask for your divine guidance to unite us in a movement of compassion, justice, and solidarity that rejects all forms of sexual violence, exploitation, and discrimination, creating a world where consent, respect, and safety are upheld as sacred values. I pray for each of us who hear this prayer, that our hearts may be moved with empathy, our minds enlightened with understanding, and our actions guided by compassion as we stand against sexual abuse. May our collective efforts, prayers, and advocacy create a ripple of change that transforms our societies, institutions, and cultures into spaces of safety, equality, and empowerment for all individuals. In your sacred name, I lift up this prayer for an end to sexual abuse and for the creation of a world where every person is free from harm, coercion, and violence, and where dignity, consent, and compassion reign supreme. Thank you. So be it, and so it is.